She looks up from the copy parfait girl she was entrenched in. Oh. Hey, Zero. Hi. You need something? Just wanted to check up on you and see how you're holding up. I'm fine. That's good. Got your clothes, by the way. I heft the bag into the room, propping it up next to her suitcase. Also, I want to point out something I thought was funny that I read from IAP I forgot to comment on. He was like, that's the second time you spoke too soon, Zero, in this mod. And I'm like, okay, you're right. There are times where I'll be like, why doesn't he do this? And then later he does do it. And I'm like, I'm glad for that. But that's why I bring them up, just to make sure that I acknowledged it. And then later, if they do bring it up, I'm like, okay, then I'll take that back. I will take things back and admit when I'm wrong when I want to. It's just I have to make sure. Gotta keep it in check. Oh, thanks. Used to try and shut the door to the room, but I stop it with my foot. No shutting the door in my house. You mind? Wait, Left eye peeks out from the little crevice left by the door. What? I shove her blazer through the gap. I saw this and I was going through the clothes and thought, if you're up to it, maybe we can try and fix it up. They got some sewing stuff from my parents' old room. Got it set up downstairs. We do have to go to school on Monday, so she slowly opens the door. As he stands in the doorway, leaning on its rims. Do you even know how to sew? First time for everything, right? I crack a shaky smile. I know a bit about it, but I've never actually sewn anything. Guess we'll be learning together then. Allows parfait girls onto the futon before handing the blazer back to me. Yeah. Take the lead, heading downstairs. As we reach the living room, and take a seat on the couch, pointing towards all the stuff on the table. String, needles, this thing. And motion towards I can only describe as a thumb-sized cheese grater. It's a thimble, yeah. A thimble? Sure, yeah, probably. Well, looks like you got everything you will need. Sort of a sewing machine, anyway. Good, good. I set the blazer down on the table, moving the sewing utensils to the side to make space for it. Natsuki takes a seat beside me. Oh my god, the sewing CG! Oh, you gotta have the sewing CG. It's very important. The sewing CG. Why do we have a mullet?
We just do.
I just noticed that. Why do we have a mullet? Why do we have a mullet? I noticed that in the other CG too, but I forgot to point it out when they remade it. It was like, we have a mullet.
Yep.
It's the 90s, Zero. Ooh, the 90s. Ooh, dude. Disco. I was like, why does he have a mullet? It's just, cause he can. It's not that I have like a huge issue with it. I just thought it was a weird addition. It's like why did they make him have a mullet? I kind of like Mullet MC when he isn't being stupid. Is that what we call him now? And now that he's got the mullet, he's Mullet MC. There you go. We'd have to call him EM MC. He's Mullet MC. We've got Fruits MC, Mullet MC, Relapse MC, who makes weird references to iDubbbz. Finally, he has a name. Mullet C. The M stands for mullet. So, what first? Well, why don't you try threading the needle? Need to thread the needle first, before we can actually sew it. Just as soon as I figure out what you mean.
What? How does he not know that?
He's very small. Your size, picking up the string and the needle. Look, you can see the needle? Look at the top. Blow a hole? Yeah. Now you take the thread, and it's called a thread, not string, and you push it through the hole. Alright. Hands them both to me. I take his little hands.
Huh?
I wasn't expecting to see his little hands.
I just want it to be known that threading a needle is a pain in the ass. So if he gets it first try, he's full of shit.
I take the needle in one hand and the thread in the other. Look at him. He's gonna do it. Oh, he's gotta close. Oh, okay. Closing one eye. Very slowly try to poke the thread through it. Oh. No, he fucked it up, Monica.
Good.
I overshoot. Just barely missing the hole. Haha. Crap. Try again. Even slower this time. For just a second, it appears as though the thread is through. Yes! Okay, what now? Now you tie it up. Gotta hold it in place. Oh, come on! Distracted, my hand drifted away, pulling the thread back out with it. Damn it! You want me to give it a try? Now get it eventually. Give it one more go. Very delicate, deliberate movements. Nice and slow. Nearly the... Where did it go?
He dropped it.
He dropped it. Oh, you've got to be kidding! I sneezed. Oh. But they should have put a chew. Did they put a chew?
No.
No, they didn't. He should it just looked like he dropped it. Hey, that wasn't my fault. It's the dust. This stuff is ancient. Ugh, it's fine.
Oh my god, they made her eyes super black.
Now, where's the needle? I think I dropped it. In the carpet? Forget it. I'll just use this one.
I'm gonna step on that later.
I try to grab another needle from the pile, but Natsuki stops me. Why don't I give it a try? I mean, how hard can it be? Pausing for a second to contemplate, pipes up again. Well, I suppose I can have a crack at it. Sure. Anything I can do in the meantime? She ponders for a second. Not really. There's something very off-putting about the fact that they're staring at me while they do this.
He still has his hands up in their position too.
So there's something very off-putting. Like, I really like the anime. I really like.
POV, you are the stick.
I was about to say, like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, I really like the animation of the CG. I think that's very cute. And I really like how already he was like, I gotta go slower. And his arms started moving slower. Like, I really like that. And I think the CG itself is very cute. I just don't really like Natsuki's just continuously staring at me too much. And I'm like, why is she looking at me? Stop it.
She's looking at you because she wants to seek more help because he is none. No help.
It's okay, Natsuki. I wish I could save you. Damn, I wish I had the money, wretched tea, man.
Budget is so high.
Ugh. Not really. Oh. Natsuki starts to attempt to thread the needle as I awkwardly stare at her hand movement. She keeps on missing the hole. She's not even looking at her hands. She's a master. Here, let me help. Hold her hand up, helping her steady it. Eventually, she finally inserts the thread into the hole. There we go. Thanks. I'll take it from here. Let her go, and she begins to loop the thread around the needle, tying a knot. Aha! See? There we go. I raise my hand, ready for a high five. Shakes her head, not willing to let go of the needle. Which, thinking about it, makes total sense. I solemnly lower my hand. Begins running the needle through the blazer, connecting it and the sleeve. Each movement causes her to noticeably tense up. A bed of sweat cascades down her forehead. That should probably help out. Natsuki, how about I give it a shot now?
Did you say a bed of sweat?
Oh, I meant a bead of sweat, my bad. Say a bed of sweat? Oh, my bad, yeah. A bead of sweat cascades down her forehead. Bro, a bed of sweat, it's just that big. She's fucking... Ah! Are you sure you won't screw it up? Why is he looking at me? Like the audience needs to clap. Oh! Oh.
He's like kind of looking at you, I guess.
He's like, what are you gonna do? OMC. Stop looking at me! Mostly? Good enough. You know what to do? Yeah, I've been watching. Here you go. His little hands again. Don't look at me, you got yourself into this. Hands me the needle. Careful not to pull on it too hard. Taking over, pull the jacket sleeve and hold it over the seam. Carefully, push the needle through, pulling it out of the other side. You managing? Just being careful. Push back up towards me and begin repeating the process. Hey, now you're getting the hang of it. I know, right? I surprised myself a little. Truth be told, it surprised me too. I'm full of surprises. Alright, yeah, because they're looking at the thing, so she's supposed to be looking at... Right, I get it now, yeah. I mean, we are the sleeve. I kind of figured that, but I guess now Natsuki looking at me was not as creepy as I thought it was now. Gross. A bit of a chuckle escapes me. Natsuki balls up her fist, shooting me a threatening look. I fake a look of fear, following it up with a grin. Refocusing my attention to the blazer, I continue my sewing efforts. As I'm moving the needle through the sleeve, I accidentally prick my finger. Ow! I instinctively go to suck the blood drawn from my horrific injury. You dumbass! That's what this is for. She holds out the thimble. Why didn't you give me that before I started? I didn't think you'd mess it up again. Just hand it over. I hand over the blazer and needle Natsuki as she continues where I left off. Eventually, we're finally done with our botched attempt at sewing. I think we're done. Are you sure? It looks presentable enough. The sleeve is holding up fine, so I guess. Billy puts on the blazer, trying to make sure she doesn't rip the stitches open. So, what do you think? Well, it's functional? It looks bad, doesn't it? No, I think there's a charm to it. Like ripped jeans. You know, I don't know if comfortable I am taking fashion advice from you. You can always take a look at yourself. I grab my phone and point the camera at Natsuki. Say cheese. Wait, what? Dude, what the hell? What? It's just a picture. Yeah, but you gotta warn me first. I did. I told you to say cheese. I meant a proper warning. There's a lot of steps involved in taking a good picture. I don't want to look bad. Oh, I don't know. I think you look great. I shoot her a gentle smile. She flinches back, her cheeks turning a bright shade of red. Don't be stupid! Take a look at it yourself. Turn the phone over to her, showing her the photo. The jacket looks alright, yes. I only think the jacket's the highlight of the photo. Yeah, whatever. Natsuki takes off the jacket, mumbling under her breath. End up a laugh at her inability to receive compliments. Sits down the blazer on the arm of the couch. We both take a seat, relax from the mess that was trying to sew. Monica, I can hear you breathing. What's going on over there?
What?
I can hear you going.
That's weird.
You sounded like you were sleeping. I was like, Monica, wake up!
I'm nuts.
I'm trying to strike up some conversation, but our early argument is still hanging over me. Level 0, now is a good time as any to own up to your mistakes. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? I'm sorry for what I said today. It was way out of line. Don't worry about it too much. I get it. The whole situation is just so complicated. Goes silent, seemingly contemplating what she's going to say next. So, we've got time to kill. Like, a lot of time. TV or parfait girls? Hardest question of my life. Just kidding. Parfait girls, obviously. So later on in this mod, things will get better. Natsuki will heal and everything will be alright, right? No! They literally said nothing was changing.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, she's gonna die.
Which makes me, like, weird about, like, playing this, because it's like, I don't really feel anything.
Oh yeah, I don't either.
Because I just know it's...
Yeah, because you know she's gonna die. Yeah, you're definitely just kind of sitting here like, when that moment shows up, you're just gonna be like, oh, she's gonna die.
Well, there your call.
I wonder if her death method is the exact same. Maybe she, like, trips on the toilet and dies.
It's It's like even worse. Like she just like drinks herself to death or something.
Drinks herself to death? She drowns herself, is what you mean?
No, drinks herself. Like
Also,
drinks alcohol.
I don't know. I liked that sewing scene. I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
That's what the original X music was missing. Didn't have the sewing scene.
The sewing scene.
Yeah, already better than original X music. Had a sewing scene. No, but so far, if I were to give like my so far rating of this mod, I'd say it's hovering between B to B plus. There's been a lot of things kind of bogging it down for me, but it's around either B to B plus. To give a recap, X Music Redux Act 1 got a B on the tier list before. So if it gets a B plus, then Redux improved. And where regular X Music is, that's also in B. So if it gets a B plus, then A. Right now, thinking like B plus, B. B what? You're joking. What do you mean I'm joking? Chat, no.
What? Yeah, this is like B. This is
More like C plus for me? That's fair. I don't think it's full on C. No, chat, it's not full on C. I don't agree with that. There's been some quality here and there. There's definitely been some problems, I'll definitely say that, but I would say right now it's hovering around B, maybe B plus a little too generous. I think right now it is still at B. I think maybe. A solid B plus for me. See, look at Zara. We're still only like in the beginning parts. We're like the middle though, because someone said there's 3 acts, and this is Act 2. So we're getting close to the end of Act 2, I'm assuming. So that means we're getting to it. We're at least in the middle of the mod. Zero is the mod maker holding you hostage? Of course not. I really enjoyed the mod and how they treat Natsuki. Oh wait, can you like please fix the card? It's a little blurry. I think her character is great. You put 2 A's on that card. All right, I thought this was longer for some reason. Oh yeah, no, yeah, because we're technically in the middle, I think. You must be out of your mind if you can't see the fact that this is a garbage mod. F this. But you know what, Mississippi King? You better be seeing my opinion. The writing is fantastic. The writing is hit or miss. There's times where the writing is like pretty good, and there's times where I'm like, huh? Compared to other things in C tier, this is definitely higher. That is mostly what I'm banking it off of too, MJS, exactly. Like the other things in C tier, I feel like it's better than. That's the only issue. I want to put in regular C until I at least finish this act. Yeah, so I was like, but again, yeah, things are definitely open to change. How they handle the ending and other things is definitely, I'm definitely curious. Like when entrenched was used instead of engrossed. Yeah. There's some weird quirks like that too, but that can be easily fixed in like I was gonna say a patch. Patch update, you know. I can see where Zero's coming from. Volume 3 done. Natsuki reaches down to place it back in the box. Alright, I give up. This does just get better and better. See? It just took a little time investment. You trying to tell me something here, Mod? Trying to say something? Huh? Huh? Oh no. Every copy of X Music is personalized. Come on, say it. Just say you like it and be done with it. Well, not done, we haven't finished it, but you know what I mean. I already said I liked it. Take a hearty sigh. Really good. There, it's my final answer. Are you happy now? Very. I think it's time to get up. If we sit here any longer, I fear we might have a lasting imprint on the couch. Not to mention it's dinner time. What do you fancy? What have we got? Honestly, I feel like we can have a night off. Get a takeaway or something. What's called takeout? Is that what the EU people call it?
Takeout.
Like I think EU call it takeaway.
That's weird.
You
EU's
can't.
Weird.
Like door delivery? How's pizza sound? Ooh, that sounds nice. What is this? What do you fancy? I don't know. What? No, not what do you fancy? What are you fancy? What are you fancy? What are you fancy? The British ruin everything. I want pizza. It's okay, Elvis. I'll give you pizza. You can have a chat pizza. Great Japanica. Oh, Japanica. They even steal Canada's fucking anthem. You sure you can afford it? It's pizza. Don't break the bank. I can chip in, you know. It's on the house. Besides, it's just for tonight. Like a reward, since we did something productive. Like one of Pavlov's dogs. I'm shocked you even know who Pavlov is. I'm not stupid, you know. I heard Yuri stammering on about it once or twice. Speaking of Yuri, she's like nowhere in this She was here in the beginning.
They gave her that one big scene just to make
Yeah.
up for the rest of them on.
No, we don't say door delivery. This can't be British. So you do listen to her. By the way, heads up. Taking my phone out of my pocket, I lob it in her direction. Ah, my other eye! MCY! I'm sorry! I thought you were gonna catch it! Really? Luckily, she catches it. What's this for? You sort the pizza out. I've got to go to the bathroom. Passcode's 1105. What you want? I'll just have, you could be, I don't know, you could just pick for me too. $30 is the limit. Got that? You're gonna spend more than $30 on pizza. It's only 2 of you.
They're gonna buy 4 pieces.
Use a deal! Clear as day. Imagine actually paying full price for pizza and not using a deal. Crazy people.
Yeah.
Actually, did you say 30 was the limit, or was it 40? Oh, shush. Natsuki burls herself on my phone as I head upstairs. See, it's got cute scenes like this. As I head downstairs, I notice that Natsuki's turned the lights off and the TV back on. Legs crossed, resting on the coffee table. I step over her in order to take my seat. You took your time. Nature calls. So, what'd you get? Oh yeah, large Hawaiian to share. Some sour cream and onion sauce, breadsticks to go with that, and a big bottle of lemonade. Should be here in 10 to 15 minutes, give or take. As delicious as that sounds, my mind immediately jumps to the price. Oh god, how much? She returns my phone to me, I get my answer in the form of an email receipt. Well, it's not that bad, actually. Plus, I tipped the guy. Hope you don't mind. Sounds like a feast. Also, so wait, so this is America. I just noticed this because they just said it. They just said a money. $30. So this is America then, huh? Okay.
No, Zero, I've tried to tell you so many times
no,
this refers to money in general, not the
Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
You're stupid.
Japanese people would have yen!
They can still say $30 because it just refers to money in general, not their currency.
They don't say
American money isn't called bucks, it's called USD. I actually hate you. Dollar amounts are also
slang term.
because we call it bucks too.
Yeah,
ours is
because
called
it says
head.
yeah, because it says Canada. Similar to the United States, they call it buck. Referred to as bucks.
Yeah, what? It's just referring to money in
No,
general.
Monica.
That's how most people use the word.
No.
Yes.
No.
Most people use the word to just refer to the money in general.
Do Japanese people call money bucks?
What the fuck is this?
The yen. I'm telling you, it's yen.
Oh my god, they're just telling you what the fucking Japanese currency is. You're not getting a proper answer.
Yeah, we are right here.
Stupid.
What are the slang terms for Japanese money?
Uh-huh.
Here we go. They're gonna say it.
What is it? Bucks.
In
Right there.
In Canada, everyone routinely uses loonies. A guy from the US said to me it's all about the Benjamins, bucks, greenbacks. I could probably say it's all about the Fukizawas, but I think that would be more of a play on comedy. Am I right in thinking the Japanese in the whole don't really feel as compulsion to give nicknames to their units of currency? See? Japanese people don't say bucks, Monica!
Oh my god, I want to kill you right now.
It's literally right there. You're the one being difficult now. You are literally being difficult because you don't want to be wrong. This guy is literally saying that.
I've never used that word for referring to the currency.
What do you? But that's they're saying because that's the nickname we give our money. That's the nickname only U.S. and Japanese people don't say bucks.
I feel like there's a lot more countries that just say it that too.
There are. They showed it, but Japan isn't one of them.
Okay, who cares?
Monica, actually though, they do not have slang terms for money, and when they do, they rarely use it. That's literally what's saying right in the article, but Monica refuses to read. They're literally saying Japan doesn't have a slang term for their money.
This is not an article, this is a...
Shut your mouth! About to send you down the stairs.
Fucking do it!
Thank you for the $2.20. It's Sonic.
Yeah,
this is $2.20 US dollars just off the rails. Yeah, do not say bucks, meaning that I will now be referring to this in America time.
What? That's not just America.
Well, it's not. Well, okay, fine. It's not Japan. That's all as we know.
Or the mod's dumb and they think what I thought.
It ain't Japan, that's for sure. X the music Redux, the mod that destroys relationships. No, it's okay. Me and Monica have gotten through playing Mario Party together. That's the biggest test.
I've gotten legitimately mad at him from video games.
Yeah, quotations Japan at this point. Thank you. So, what you watching? Also, they were watching Romeo and Juliet. What kind of fucking... That probably can show up on Japanese television, but there's no way it would.
I didn't know Romeo and Juliet was a movie. I thought it was just like...
People have made a movie about it. About the play. There's not like an official one with Leonardo DiCaprio. So, what you watching? Well, you know, just some trashy soaps. Really? I thought they only aired during the day. Reruns. I think they're called Omnibus, where they run a bunch of episodes at once. Omnibus. Where they rerun a bunch of episodes at once.
I thought it was called a marathon.
Forgot that happens. I don't really watch TV. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't... Okay. So is this mod better than the original?
No.
That's a very hard question to answer.
It's not.
It's
so far.
Well, let me explain why it's a hard question to answer. This mod gets rid of the problems the original did, but it then raises other problems. It's weird.
It's replacing the old problems with new ones.
Yeah, so it's really odd. I would, because it's like, I would argue maybe the other problems aren't as huge as the other glaring flaws of the original. But I don't know. This one just has like flaws in logic, more so than like character problems. This feels outdated. Even though you can stream almost everything you want. It's my non-schedule better when I could just put something on whenever. Funnily enough, I couldn't really buy those subscriptions. So, cable TV. That was my only option. Besides rewatching old DVDs. And I wore those out pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm with Fox. Yeah, it's like, whether that makes it worse or better for you is up to the individual person. I think that's kind of what this feels like. Like, I feel like there's gonna be some sort of, like, small little, like, debate where if people would say if Redux is better or if Original is better. Because at this point, they're kind of, like, around the same. They just have different issues.
I mean, in terms of which one is better, this one probably...
It just depends on how much you think. Yeah, it depends on how much you think the issues of that mod, of each other's mods affect the their enjoyment. Hey, don't give me that look. It's not all that bad. They only had 2 helicopter crash subplots in this show. I aspire to reach that level of self-control. Oh, hey, they kept that part. I remember that in the original. Natsuki flinches. Remember Natsuki, when Sayori knocks on the door and then like Natsuki like jumps? She gets like really scared.
I don't remember a lot about X music.
I do. Nice. Sora's like sum up if they changed or not. I just got here. It changes the characters to be slightly more in character. Some of them are more in character like Sayori, but Monica, she kind of is a little bit more, but a little bit weirder. But,
Natsuki's unlikable.
Natsuki's
though.
extremely unlikable now. She went from being boring in the original exit music to just being unlikable. So, I don't know. Natsuki flinches, stiffening up like a board. I peer out the window and glimpse a lanky teenager with a backwards cap walking back to his car. Hey, it's okay. It's just the pizza guy. Oh, right! It was the pizza guy. It wasn't Sayori. Yeah, because they ordered pizza in the other exit music, too. That means we are getting close to the end. Because I remember the pizza was, like, close to the end, if I recall.
Well, this is Act 2 still.
Yeah, that means we're about to probably cut to Act 3 eventually.
Okay.
Oh. This is the full mod. Think the asshole gave me an actual heart attack. He could have just used the doorbell. Heading to the door, I grab the pizza and back off the porch and head back inside. Wait a minute. He had the option to leave the pizza at his door? Oh my god. That means the Backstreet Boys are touring in this universe.
It might not be Pizza Hut.
The only time that option was added was when the Backstreet Boys started their concert. Oh my god. The exit music backlore.
No, it said in the beginning this takes place in 2017.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does show a date. Maybe it showed up earlier than expected. In this world, it shows up early.
Or it's just a different pizza place.
No. You don't understand. Backstreet's back, alright? You don't understand, Monica. Oh my god. Did Natsuki even wash her hands?
No. That's how she's gonna die. She's gonna
No!
Backstreet Boys.
No wonder MC doesn't want to go to school. It's making sense now.
What's that little light in the window?
Surprising this is the full mod. Didn't realize it was coming out. Yeah, it probably wasn't smart for them to release it on the same day Metroid Dread came out, honestly. I just want to play Dread.
What's the little light in the window for? You see that? Look at it.
Yeah,
Look.
it's moving. It's the sky.
Why are we floating in the space?
Wait, I don't actually. Yeah, wait. I don't know what's happening with that either.
Is it like a plane?
I don't know why the sky is moving either. That is a good point. The stars shouldn't be moving that rapidly.
I think that's like a plane, right? Maybe?
What do you mean a plane? That's not a plane. The background's moving.
Really?
Yeah, the sky is moving entirely. That is a movement. It looks like we are flying. See? Whee!
Oh, I see that. There's more
It looks like we're
stars.
moving.
I only saw that really bright one.
Can we vote to change the stream to a Metroid Dread stream? No. As much as I'd love that. No, we have to finish what we started. Hang to the door, grab the pizza and back off the porch and head back inside. Also, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't genuinely curious to see how different the ending is potentially. We have to rate it. This is my job. Well, here it is. Pizza, lemonade, all the other stuff I already forgot about. Atmosphere, dust particles, more likely, but it's weird for it to be outside. Yeah, it is weird. Well, put it down already and let's dig in. Natsuki rips the box open. Taking a slice for herself, she slathers it in sour cream and onion sauce before stuffing her face. I take my place on the sofa, grabbing a slice for myself. We sit quietly, just appreciating our food and the garbage TV. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice movement coming from the window. Would you look at that? What? I think it's snowing outside. Oh, that's what that is.
That does not look like snow.
It looked like we were flying.
That is lights.
Wait, are you serious? Eagerly springs to her feet and oh god, Natsuki, don't make that face.
Oh my god, that kind of looks like snow, I guess. Now that I'm looking at it like that.
Banding her slice of pizza, she does so. Presses her face against the glass, she looks on in awe at the little flecks of snow falling from the sky. No shit, we never get snow here this early. Must have been a couple years at least. Haven't seen snow before November in a long time. I wonder if there'll be enough to stick. Guess we'll find out tomorrow morning. Until then, let's keep eating. Not gonna argue with that. Jumps back on the couch and quickly grabs another slice. Try to reach for the lemonade. See Natsuki quickly open the bottle and take a swig. Hey, come on, use a glass. What? I was thirsty. It's not that big of a deal. It's kind of gross. I've got a drink from that. Right. She Grabs the bottle top with her shirt before setting it down and disappearing into the kitchen momentarily. You know, I've noticed something. There's not as much sex in this one. It's already an improvement. There's no sex at all, actually. Your grandma's exit music, if you will. When she returns, she throws a plastic cup my way. I fumble, but catch it, proceeding to pour myself a glass. You know, remember last time it snowed? Me and Sayori went all around town. It was so weird seeing everything covered in snow, because we'd only seen it maybe 2 or 3 times in our lives at that point. We kept trying to make snowmen, but they always fell apart. My snow day experience was different. Back then, I used to hang around with a different crowd. Not really anyone I'd call friends, though. I don't think you know any of them, but... Anyway, we all thought it'd be very funny to throw snowballs at passing cars. And it was funny, till one slammed the brakes and we all bolted. I pretty much ran until my lungs were sore. Ended up having to go home because we'd all split up. And I thought my life was boring. Yeah, I was a real piece of shit back then. Well, at least you've outgrown throwing stuff at moving vehicles. Wait, what? Huh? Wait.
What?
Huh?
That makes no sense.
I was like, what he said, I was like, huh? What?
How is that boring?
Huh? I thought he was gonna like one-up it. That sounds like he's gonna be like, and I thought my life was boring, man. Back in the day, I used to steal cars, you know? Like what? Like what? I don't understand his wording here. Is he saying like, oh man, I thought my life was boring. It still is. It's like, it's not now, knowing that you threw snowballs at cars. What? I don't know what it means. I was a real piece of shit back then. You gotta be a real piece of shit in this mod too, but I digress. God damn, I had. That line is so weird. I'm getting too tired for this. I'm getting too old for this. At least I've outgrown throwing stuff at moving vehicles. I hope. She smirks and snickers at me as I take a swig of lemonade. Now that I mention it, I think I got something fun for us to do tomorrow.
Why the fuck would you buy lemonade to eat with your pizza?
Monica's just attacking this mod for everything. And its shoes are dirty!
And why is Natsuki's eye not healed a little bit at least yet?
Okay, I'm not gonna get on them for that. If anything, if they started showing her eye like slightly lower opacity every day, then I think that would actually be some pretty hard work. I'm not gonna get on them for that.
No, yeah, I don't.
I think it actually is kind of healing though. Like, now that you mentioned it. I don't think it's as dark. Is it not? Oh,
No,
okay.
it's still
I think it's
dark.
just the lighting then.
I feel like if it's been like 3 or 4 days, it should have like gone away by now though.
The place is like, okay, lemonade's not a terrible choice.
You drink pop with pizza. That's what you do. Or iced tea. That's you don't drink anything else. I mean, you can drink water, but like juice? No. Or like lemonade, something tangy like that. You don't drink that with pizza. That's like really. That's like the worst combination of drink and food.
Oh god.
What?
I took a bite of the KFC biscuit because I was hungry.
Oh god.
It's so
Don't die.
so fucking dry. Oh my god.
You swallow some water with that one.
This shit is so dry.
They are
Oh.
very dry. I think it's because you're meant to put gravy or mashed potatoes on them. You're not meant to just eat
Oh my
them
God.
like that.
She said pop, now me angry. That's how she says it. To be fair, it's how some people who aren't Canadian
That's
say
like-
it too.
How most
Calm down.
say
I'm
it.
not doing this with you. Absolutely not. I'm kidding. Come on. Could probably do something fun and legal and moral. Hell if I know. What you got in mind? You can throw snowballs at me instead? Deal. But only if I get to do it when you least expect it. I even exaggerated sigh. If it keeps you from throwing them at cars, sure. I clam a couple more slices for myself, leaving the last few for Natsuki. We will stuff our faces in silence. Unsurprisingly, the pizza is finished within a matter of minutes. Breadsticks go ignored. Then why would you get them?
Yeah, what? Don't order breadsticks.
So, what do you think we'll do after Dad's out of the picture? What do you mean? Like, where would I go? I mean, not like we thought it through to that point yet, and it's something we're gonna need to talk about either way. Okay. Do you have any family members nearby, or know any friends that you stay at their house? Natsuki's eyes the ground timidly. Not really sure how to respond. Well, my mom's... That's not how you spell mom! Britain!
Zero. Made by British people, okay?
My mom's side of the family lives about 400-ish miles away. I thought about that for a long time. Running from home and finding my way there somehow. Never had a clue of what was going on, and I was scared they wouldn't believe me. Obviously, being stuck with Dad, I always thought it'd be impossible. Until you got me away from him. Now, it feels like a distinct possibility. A long-term solution, you know? The problem is, I don't think I've seen any of them in maybe 10 years. After Mom... Yeah, I don't know. Her turns to face me as her eyes meet mine. I probably hinted at it countless times, but... Listen, can't guarantee anything since this isn't technically my house, it's my mom's. But I'll let you stay with me for as long as you need, even after your 18th. Thanks. The least I can do. I rise on the couch, grabbing the TV remote and shutting it off. Well, if you want to enjoy the show, we should probably get some sleep. Well, enjoy the snow, we should probably get some sleep. Yeah, I'm completely out of it. Natsuki stands up, starts gathering up the empty dips and stuffing them into yesterday's carrier bag. To step in, however, I stop her. Huh? I'll take care of it. You can get ready for bed. I'll help myself in a minute. You sure? Yeah, I got it. Natsuki nonchalantly shrugs. Go for it. And with that, she makes her way upstairs.
I hope you don't throw those breadsticks away.
Taking the empty pizza box, I rip it up into parts and stuff them into the bag. So he's really gonna... Alright, see ya, Blaze. So he's really gonna go with the idea of Natsuki just staying at his house? We're not even going with the Blue Skies thing where she gets adopted? Even Blue Skies handled that better. They had the adoption, which made sense. Because I was
Why do they
like...
have a different font for Act 3?
No, I think it's because she's like, you can like barely hear her.
Oh.
Well, it's like, so it's one of those things where he's like, you could just stay with me forever. Natsuki's dad has a term-map disease. He'll die in a month. Yeah, apparently. Again, you'll just forget he has a daughter.
Yeah.
As a Radiohead fan, I gotta say these music choices are kind of whack. Oof. I'm not a Radiohead fan. My opinion on the music... My opinion on the music is that it sure is there. I don't really have a positive or negative thing to say about it. If anything, for me, all this music just kind of blends in.
It's a nice, like, ambient for...
Yeah, I was gonna say, it works. It doesn't... I mean, it works for the scenes, I guess. It doesn't take me out of it by me being like, what the fuck is this music? Like, it's like, I guess it works. It's just kind of there for me.
Yeah.
I don't really have an opinion on it. It all kind of blends in. There sure is background noise. Yeah, it's like, there sure is music. Those are melodies. Hey! 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 Dumbass! Wake up! What? Opening my eyes, I'm greeted by Natsuki hovering over me. What's going on? The snow stock! Huh? Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't gone out, but it's really piled up. Huh, that's neat. Come on, let's go check it out. What's the time? Like midday? Just give me 5. God, you're a really heavy sleeper. We're just gonna sleep for another 3 hours.
That's not what being
Come
a heavy
on.
sleeper means.
I wrench my eyes back open. Fine, fine. Just get out a sec. I'm not too decent under here. Ew! Be out in the hall. Disappears. Going out from under my sheets, I immediately rush to the wardrobe, put a shirt and some pants on. I slip my shoes on as I exit out into the hall. Natsuki's gone. I assume she's heading to the spare room. Out outside for a moment, then sure enough, she appears. Why is our vision still blurry? Is it supposed to be this blurry for this long? I thought it was just blurry because we woke up. Why is it still blurry?
I don't know. You're back.
Fancy. I don't want to freeze my ass off out there. I'll need one too. I'll grab my coat on the way out. I rub the sleep from my eyes, yawning in succession. Okay, there we go, I guess. It took him a bit. Usually once you're already standing, you kind of get your vision back. As we both head downstairs, I get my first look at it through the window. Mounds of snow piled up all across the street, decorating the shrubbery. It's honestly beautiful. For once in my life, I actually want to leave my own home. Oh, wow. I know, right? So want to check it out? Of course I do. Pull a random jacket from the coat hanger, before following her out the front door. Also, again, for anyone worrying about the black eye, apparently we might be seeing it for a while if the mod uses the logic of it going away after 2 weeks. Yeah, black eyes don't go away for a while. About the black eye, she's probably gonna be having it the entire mod. Technically, if we're going by the original exit music, it only lasted a few days, so... As expected, I'm immediately hit by a gust of chilling wind, but I savor the moment. Trudging through the snow towards the middle of the road, I look off to the end of the street. Snow seems to rage on endlessly. I start to shiver almost immediately. Should probably have worn a couple more layers of clothing. From behind me, there's a scape of snow being mounted together. This is our idea of when I least expect it. Turning around, I veer to the right and narrowly dodge the snowball as it whizzes past my head. Damn it! Nice try! You thought I wouldn't expect that. My attempt at posturing comes off like... Show off! Yeah, like that. I'm still gonna get you, though. Oh, yeah? Don't think you'll be able to keep your guard up all day, Zero. When you're walking, talking about whatever, without a worry in the world, you'll forget eventually, and that's when I'll strike. I'd like to see you try. You're on! Well, when you're talking about it, sounds like we've got a busy day ahead of us. I mean, sounds like we'll be out and about. I'm certainly not complaining. We'd be stupid not to take advantage of the weather. Oh, yeah. We should. But maybe talk about it inside? I'm freezing already. Yeah, we should prepare properly. I make my way back to the door, slip through past Natsuki. Hang my coat back up, I walk straight into the kitchen and begin digging through the cupboards. What you making? What was the point of that scene? I guess it was a point to chill out and spend time, but then it also was like, it only lasted like 2 minutes. Just cereal, I'm thinking. Don't want to waste too much time on breakfast. I'll get the bowls then. As Natsuki wanders off and starts peeking at various cabinets, I pull out the cereal box. I head over to the fridge and grab the disgusting long life milk. Where are the bowls? I point towards the cupboards housing the plates and bowls. That the shirt does not prove we're in America. Okay, you can wear Japanese shirts in America, okay? So that doesn't mean anything. Also, why is her shirts tucked into her pants? Yeah, it's like you can have Japanese shirt. Yeah, Natsuki's just a weeb. Thanks. It's weird. I feel like I've lived here for months, yet it still feels so unfamiliar to me. Am I that boring? No, I guess it was just easy to adapt. Natsuki places the bowls on the counter. I start pouring the cereal, following up with the milk. We both seat ourselves at the dining table, start eating our breakfast. Okay, I might as well get this out of the way. I do want to go out. I really don't know if we should. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just need to be careful. We stick to alleyways, side streets, stuff like that. You take those sunglasses, yes, those ones, just in case you need them. Which, being honest, you probably will. Sounds like a plan. Plus, Dad always liked to stay home and drink on Sundays anyway. Day of rest and all that. So if we're careful, we should be okay. Sounds good to me. You got any idea where we're gonna go? I dwell for a moment. I got nothing. Nothing interesting open? I don't really know. Just don't get out enough. Then now's as good as time as any. Well, not quite. You know what I mean. Yeah, I get you. Finishing off my cereal, I help not to drink the milk and just dump it in the sink. Alright, I'm gonna get some more layers on. I don't exactly want to freeze to death out there. Same here. I wish I'd remember to grab my old scarf, though. I feel like I'm really gonna be hurting for one. I don't have one either, so at least we can share the misery. I wouldn't have it any other way. Anyway, I'll be ready in a moment. Shirt, hoodie, coat. The jeans will be enough. Idling at the front door, see Natsuki heading down the stairs. You look cozy. You look like a survivalist. Funny. You good to go? Yeah. We take our leave. What kind of heathen doesn't drink the milk after they finish the cereal? Hey man, sometimes you don't have time to do that. Me, but there are health reasons for that. Well, there's that. Well, then that's fair. My bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's right, Julian. You better apologize. Good man. You apologize. Entering into the street, I try to decide on a direction. Which way do you want to go? And I start waving her hand back and forth. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Something, something, something. I'll forget it that way. Gotcha. I follow her lead as she hooks a left, strolling down the sidewalk. Before long, I catch up and begin walking parallel to her. She's absentmindedly holding her arm out, shoveling snow off the hoods of the parked cars we pass. Bored already? Huh? Oh, don't know. Wasn't really thinking. Without a word, Natsuki seems to take charge of the walk and steers us right. Up an alleyway wedged between two houses. I take it you have no idea where we're headed. Nope. Well, I guess we'll see where the wind takes us. Literally, I feel like the wind's gonna sweep me off my feet. I can make those arrangements for you. And I can make your funeral arrangements. Dick. Huh? Out of nowhere, the creaking of a swing set cuts through the howling wind. Take a left, Natsuki follows. Oh hey, over there. What, the snowman? No, the playground. What about it? Yuri pointed it out to me a few days ago, and I remembered it. I don't know, it's kinda nostalgic. Let me guess. You wouldn't say Ori used to come here as kids? I reminisce too much, don't I? Hey, I never said it was a bad thing. Natsuki walks up on the swings, grabbing the chain to slow it to a crawl. Hell, I know this place too. I can't say Dad was the one who took me here, but yeah, I've been. Huh. Who knows? Maybe we've run into each other before. Ha, I doubt it. Because if I had, probably would have shoved you off the swings. That sounds about right. There's that, and then there's the cars. You're an asshole. That was a pushover. It's like it was meant to be. Natsuki hits my arm while laughing. Punch back as she loses her balance. Hey, watch it! Watch what? You know the shoulder still kills. Oh yeah. It's fine, just go for the other arm next time you do your funny hit zero whenever he says something mean bit. When you put it like that, it doesn't sound so nice. Sorry. So, where to? I guess we keep walking and find out. There was a I'm jealous of Sayori thing in the original, right? I forget, but I get the sense that might happen. I think there was, if I recall. Well, no, it was the opposite. It was Sayori was jealous of Natsuki. That's what it was. In the original, Sayori was jealous of Natsuki, and then Natsuki was jealous of Yuri because she thought you were cheating on her, so yeah. So maybe now they're gonna reverse it or something. I don't know. Every time he brings up how much he reminisces about Sayori, it just pisses me off because I'm like, yet you won't go to the club to see if she's okay. You care so much about her, yet you don't talk to her at all. You haven't even called her. Like, my god. This MC sucks. He just pretends like he cares about Sayori. I guess I have to keep walking and find out. Well, lead the way. He does a little leap back onto the pavement, counting along the path. Starts walking on her tiptoes, just to shovel snow off the roof of an SUV that's just a little too tall for her. I catch up to her, nearly slipping on the icy step. However, I manage to right myself just as Natsuki turns to me. Smooth. You know me, smoother than a baby's butt. You know what? I'll just let that one go. Better that way. Pretty sure whatever snarky comeback you say would probably be worse. You're such a loser. And here you are with me. What would that make you? Loser by extension? Honorary loser? Shut up! Loser light? Oh my god. Okay, I'll stop. Carry on walking along the path. So far, so cold. I feel a gust of freezing wind happen upon us, throwing me off guard. Try to brave it out, maintaining our brisk pace. Cold breeze starts picking up, attacking us directly. See Natsuki shiver in her boots, her body tightening up, trying to stave off the cold. I'm not faring much better either, as I start rubbing my arms, attempting to maintain an illusion of warmth. What the fuck's going on with this? What the fuck? That was weird. Hey, Zero, is it just me or did it get a lot colder? No, I feel it too. Maybe we should camp out somewhere warm. Yeah, let's go. Jogging ahead, we ignore our previous apprehensions and head out to the main street. Suddenly, we're surrounded by crowds upon crowds of people making their daily commute. Like, wait for a moment as the groups of what looks like tourists separate us. I like how it just looks like Natsuki got attacked by the void. Like, it was just like, oh no! The void took her away! Or it looks like she, like, hurriedly ran inside. Looking around, I can't seem to catch a glimpse of Natsuki. She's gone. Time begins the race. Give all the worst possibilities. I walk ahead, trying to find her. Natsuki? Nothing. I need to pick up the pace. Natsuki! Zero? It's her! Natsuki! Zero! So you're being pulled to another group of tourists. What's got you so... Or she gets swallowed by the crowd once again. Take hold of her hand, pulling her close. He's not. Stay close. Don't be such a worrywart, Zero. You won't kill me. Yeah, right. Sorry, just, you know. Yeah, I get it. Just find somewhere to chill for a bit. Pretty sure chill is the opposite of what we want, right? Let out a tiny chuckle. Sure. Walk along the sidewalk, surrounded by strangers on their phones. I feel a tickling sensation in my palm. I didn't notice. Her hand is still in mine. There's a cafe over there. What do you think? Oh, sure. I could go for some coffees. Pulls me by my hand towards the entrance. God, you're heavy. Just pulling you is making me tired. You know, you can just let go of my hand. Well, we need to keep track of each other, right? I don't want you to freak out just because you can't keep your eyes on me all the time. Right. That's totally it. Hey! Wipe that stupid grin off your stupid mug, stupid. That's a lot of stupids. When talking about you, I'll need every stupid I can get. We finally make it to the cafe. She suddenly pulls her hand away from our grip. I figured it out, guys. Natsuki dies via tourist trampoline. Oh my god. Someone said, bet they're gonna meet Natsuki here? Alright, we'll see if your bet's correct. She then insultingly rubs the palm of her hand on her coat. She smugly struts into the cafe. I trail behind, gladdened by my defeat. I feel like they're not gonna see Natsuki, but they might see one of the other girls. Potentially Yuri, since we never saw her, like, almost at all. Once entering the cafe, her body's visibly relaxed as the warm air of the interior touches our frozen skin. On the way in, Natsuki dons the ridiculous pair of sunglasses that she got with her. Stopping at the counter, Natsuki looks at the menu selection. What are you in the mood for? I could go for some hot chocolate, but I did have that yesterday. Try something new? Might as well. I guess I'll try the caramel macchiato. Great. Guess I'll go for hindered by my lack of knowledge on coffee. Scan the menu above the counter for answers. Mocha frappe? I'll go order. You find us a seat. Yep. Macchiato? Probably was macchiato. I don't know how to say that. I don't order coffee. I don't even really drink coffee, because coffee doesn't work on me. Don't mess it up. No promises. Only slaps my uninjured shoulder as she walks to the seating area. I move to the back of the line and wait my turn. Bored of waiting, I take out my phone and scroll through my list of notifications. At the top, I see a message from Sayori from about 3 minutes ago. Hey, Zero! 3 exclamation marks. Now that's a throwback. What? 3 exclamation. Ah, yes, a classic. Sayori always used 3 exclamation marks. Like, what the fuck? I open the message to send a reply. Can't hang out, sorry. Not with Not right now. Aw, yay. Have fun, KK. Say hi to her for me. Will do. Maybe tomorrow after club we can hang out. Ooh, yeah, definitely. See you then. See ya. Going away and nonchalantly order. You could have, like, texted her while you were in the... Like, while you're waiting to go, like, home to... Not...
What?
MC hurts me.
Why?
He just, like, pretends like he loves Sayori, but he doesn't.
What?
He pretends like he cares, but he doesn't.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, he's leading her on.
Yeah. No. I could have just invited her later or something. Doubt Natsuki would have minded. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he could have just said, hey, I'm out with Natsuki. We can hang out later, though. Like, she's literally... Did he just... Again, it's like with the other exit music. Did he just forget that she had depression? Like, in that you were gonna be like, I'm gonna be there for you, Sayori. Oh, man. Good job doing that, dude. You're doing a wonderful job so far.
Yeah.
I gotta say, as many problems original X music had, at least shit happened. See, but it's, yeah, I don't know. Even original X music, he did the same thing. That's my problem. He had the same problem in that. He just doesn't give a shit about Sayori. Like in this, they kind of tried to make it seem like he cared a little bit more, but even now, it's like, it still doesn't work. Now it's like, it just feels like a misconception. Before, at least it was like the original wasn't hiding that he kind of didn't give a shit. This one tries to pretend like he does, but he never shows it.
this mod really feels like they were trying to fix the problems with X music, but they're not trying to like replace them. Like I guess like they're not trying to like fix them to the point where
it's like just because he mentions that he cares about Sayori doesn't mean it shows that he cares about Sayori. Even the small like, oh, it happened but you didn't see it would help a little. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
they still wanted the whole like he catches Sayori about to kill herself and then brings her to the hospital and everything, but like that doesn't matter in the end. Like that's completely like gone by the end of the story. Like that's like there was no point to that happening. Like I feel like Sayori shouldn't be this involved in the story because it's not doing anything to the story, and it never did either. In the previous X music, it never did anything to the story other than Sayori shows up a couple times and is bitchy.
And she's only bitchy because the antidepressants.
Yeah, and in this, it's like the same shit's happening, but now he's trying to make an effort. To,
quote
like,
unquote.
He's trying to quote unquote make
the story tries to make it paint it like he's making an effort, but he's not.
Yeah, instead of just completely removing the whole Sayori shit and making her like a complete side character.
Darkest Dagon says it's just him being with Natsuki, but they don't have any chemistry. Oof.
Like, there's no reason to involve Sayori in this story like this, but they're still doing it like they did. Like the previous story, the previous X music, there's no reason to involve Sayori like that because nothing happened out of it. And this, they're still going with the same, trying to involve Sayori in it, but nothing's still happening out of it. It's worse if anything because I'm just being bitchy.
I mean, I'm assuming something's gonna happen on Monday. Is probably the whole thing. They're definitely just saving it up for something on Monday to happen. Sayori brings tension. Whether it's good tension or not is debatable. At least not under the guise of tension. There is no tension because she's never mentioned. At least not under the guise of being depressed. Yeah, there's no tension. We're just led to believe that Sayori's fine now. Because MC doesn't check on her.
Yeah.
Everyone was out of character, but it gave it drama. I could see that. I could see that opinion, Darkest Dagon. He's saying, like, he likes the original more so far because everyone was out of character, but he liked that the plot moved more. While he's like, with this one, there's way more fluff in it, to the point where, like, it's moving very, like, sloggily. And I could see that. But I could also see some people liking this more by it including more time for MC to hang out with Natsuki. But I also don't think MC didn't hang out enough with Natsuki in the original. I don't think anybody had that issue. At least as far as I can recall.
The more we play through this, the more this mod feels like its existence is absolutely pointless.
Like, I think the only...
They're not trying to change anything. They're just trying to keep everything, but then add more.
They're trying to change things, but not going the full way. But back to what I was saying. Yeah. I think that the complaints people had about the original was more so about the, it was more about the fact MC would kill himself after only knowing her for a few days. It wasn't that they didn't hang out enough. I felt like they hung out enough fine in the other scenes, in the old scenes. It's just, it was still a short amount of days, which this mod is still keeping the short amount of days. Just now they're hanging out more, I guess. But I don't really know what that fixes. It doesn't really fix anything. And in my opinion, like it does for other people, it makes you kind of be like, is anything gonna happen?
In my opinion, this feels like instead of trying to fix the issues and like rewriting the story and stuff like that, they are just keeping everything and adding more to it to try to make it make a little more sense than it did before, and that's not working very well.
Fox is right, Sora. That, yeah, the developer said the ending is exactly the same, which is why I don't understand why people are like, I'm gonna get ready to cry. It's like, I'm not gonna feel anything if I know she's gonna die. Like, what the hell? That's like me going to watch fucking, like, it's like me watching an anime again and being like, oh man, I'm gonna cry when he dies again. Like, I already know that's gonna happen. I put the phone away and nonchalantly order. Nice to see that even after everything, Sayori's still okay. With no help from you, ass! Well, not okay, but... with all this stuff with Natsuki going on, I didn't have the chance to check up on how she's doing lately. Guess I'll know the answer to that tomorrow. The price comes up on the screen. Ignore the price. The price of a hot coffee on a cold day is irrelevant. Pay the ludicrously high bill and carry our drinks over to the seating area. They better give MC a better reason for bridge suicide. If it's the exact same ending, they might not. I think I already can kind of tell what they're trying to do to make this happen. From what I can from what I can tell is they're by trying to show that MC has like massive anxiety problems and everything, is that that's trying to be the reason for him to, you know, jump the shark.
Trying to give him mental issues.
It's not jumping yet, yeah, to make it not look like it's jumping the shark now, because now they're like, well, he had mental issues the entire time, so he didn't think it through. But it's like, I guess, but it does make him a little bit more annoying. It makes the panic attacks, it's like, do I like the panic attacks? Not really. In some cases, especially in Act 1, they were like all over the place.
Feels like a really shoehorned way of doing it. Like
they calmed down significantly in Act 2, which I'm really glad for, but in Act 1, they were like constant. And I was like, dude, chill.
Yeah. They were everywhere.
Natsuki's taking a high seat by the window, coat slung over the back. She's looking outside, her eyes fixated on the pearly white scenery. You can see the remnants of her cold breath leave her body as she takes another. Pink hair stands in contrast to its surroundings. Maybe it's dumb of me, but I can't help but stand in awe. Something about her. Her face tilts away slowly. For a moment, an expression on her face that I never thought I'd see.
But I have a question.
An almost melancholic longing.
What's stopping him from like hanging out with Sayori with Natsuki? If they're going
We already
around
said
like
that.
this? Oh.
Nothing. He just told Sayori, no, I'm hanging out with Natsuki. Nothing is stopping him from hanging out with Sayori with Natsuki.
What a
He
fucking
just
jerk.
he just doesn't want to hang out with her, I guess, or something. I don't know. There's
That's
literally,
backwards.
yeah, there's just no explanation for it. He talks about he cares about her, like I said, but then he just doesn't even hang out with her. So I'm like, okay, whatever. What's under all that aggression, Natsuki? What do you feel? All of a sudden, her horrific glasses turn towards me. Immediately, her face contorts and sports her usual cocky smile. Oi! You, sit, now! Waves wildly at me, signaling me to come over to the table. Shaking my head, a big dumb grin on my face, place our drinks on the table and stab the straws into the lids. Here you go, ma'am. One caramel macchiato. Is it macchiato? Is that how you say it? I don't know coffee. Chat was making fun of me before as I said it wrong when you were in here. It's a macchiato, right?
Macchiato. That looks about right.
No one make fun of me anymore, guys.
Wait, what did you say before?
I said, I don't remember. I think I don't remember what I said. Doesn't matter what I said.
It does. I want to know.
No, it doesn't. Shut up. Go away. Go away. Don't bully me. You didn't pronounce the A. I think I said like Mikado. I was like Maki. I thought it was like Macchiato or something, or Macchiato.
Makito.
Yeah, there was Makihito. Makihito, that's all I said. I didn't pronounce the second A. I said Makihito.
You don't take time to sit down and look at letters.
Yes, I do. Shut up.
No, you don't.
I take the seat opposite. Stop. I'm eating food. Shut up.
You just took a bite of a biscuit earlier.
I know, and I'm hungry.
Exactly.
It's the opposite of hers. Gripping her cup with both hands, she takes a sip of her drink. I lean over and sip mine. Yet, try as I might, I just can't pull my eyes away from her. Man, I really am a loser. So, Zero. Yeah? What's next on the agenda? The agenda? Ooh, what's on the agenda? Man, Bug would have loved. Bro, someone better tell Bug he should use that for forward momentum. Agenda.
What?
As long as he doesn't use the word articulate.
Articulate.
We ain't allowed to use that one. Well, if I know. You ever just walking around some more? It's freezing out there. I want to go out with a purpose.
Wait, why are they in the snow? Why is Natsuki in the snow with like a fucking t-shirt?
She was wearing a coat before. She didn't have any layers to wear. That's what they said. For somebody chewing in the mic.
I'm sorry. Goodbye. I'll be right back.
Goodbye. She's leaving. Oh no! I've ruined my relationship. I am now single again. Hey, Gizzy. Why don't we just loiter around here for the rest of the day? We can't. Natsuki. It's warm here. Much better than catching a cold out there. Seems that the great Natsuki has finally met her match. A light breeze. Oh, piss off. Language. What are you, my dad? Why would she even say that? I don't know. I feel like even Natsuki would be... I don't know. I feel like Natsuki would be smart enough to not say that. What? Like, I feel like that would be MC saying that. Why would Natsuki be like, oh yeah, I forgot that my dad abuses me and he's been doing it for like the past few weeks. Like, how would she forget? Like, it makes sense for MC to accidentally say it, sure. But for Natsuki to say it, how would she forget? That's kind of something you don't forget. Awkward silence washes over us. I hit the back of my ear and give a way to salvage the conversation. But, nothing comes to mind. I gulp before sipping on my delicious mocha frappe. Doodles with her thumbs, telling me she's not faring any better. Whoops. Yeah. Whoops. I didn't mean that. I figured. It's alright. Sorry for, ruining the vibe, I guess. I think I found a way to salvage this. Wow. What? Just, wow. What is it? Did you, Natsuki, just apologize? How the mighty have fallen. Oh, har har. Stuff it, asshat. I can only apologize when I need to. Not every 6 seconds like a blubbering idiot. Point taken. Also, wait a minute. What the fuck? So Natsuki accidentally brings up her father. It's a whoops. MC accidentally brings up her father. He, has to fucking apologize, and she fucking... Like, what the hell? What is this? This isn't equal!
This is not a good relationship.
I was like, this relationship is not healthy. MC accidentally brought it up when they were teasing each other, and he got the fucking, mad eyes and shit. Natsuki brings it up, calls him her father, and she just says, whoops! And then it's fine? No! So wait, is this the remake of X Music? How is it so far? No! I mean, no, it is the remake of X Music. Yeah, so far, I've had to say this a lot to a lot of people, but it's okay. Gets rid of some of X Music's old problems. It keeps some of them though, and creates new ones. Honestly,
creates new problems and doesn't try to replace or rewrite anything that was weird in the original. Just adding more to it to try and make it make sense.
Yeah, yes, only me, the abused, can make such jokes. Slash accidents. Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm special.
That's such bullshit. I'm starting to be with Dangan here. Yeah, this relationship, I don't know if I support this relationship anymore. Not even healthy.
Can't wait for her to die in the end.
Okay, I'm just not gonna say all that. That's a little mean. You really are. The name Monica fits.
You've told me that plenty of times.
And just like that, we're back to laughing at ourselves. Conversation salvaged. As we sip our drinks, I look back out through the door, getting a better look at the area we're in. Oh, we're in the fancy part of town. I never supported it from the beginning. That's fair. We were in such a rush, I hadn't really picked up on where we were. Explains the eye-gouging prices. Eye gouging? Yeah, I want to gouge my eyes out just from looking at the prices. Uh-huh. I'm surprised you could even afford it. I'm surprised I could too. The very last thing I want to do right now is check my bank balance. Slow down there, Mr. Financially Responsible. Only the best from me. Like your amazing sewing, and cooking, and baking. No, please, lay it on me some more. How about my inability to run properly? Wait, you can't run properly? Oh god, I've opened Pandora's box. Oh yeah, I remember. You totally run weird. You always flail your arms and stuff. Ew, I don't want to be this guy anymore.
I thought like maybe he had like a crooked hip or something, so he ran weird. But like,
And you have this funny waddle. I wasn't really in a position to make fun of you then, but it's fair game now. Starts laughing maniacally. Man, you run like a penguin. You got it out your system yet? One more, and then I'm done. All right, hit me. You run like Yuri. Yuri runs? I was about to say. Yuri runs? Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm actually crying. What? That was a serious question. I just didn't think she'd be the type to run. Well, there was this time in gym class where we had to run a mile around the school, and, he ran kind of like you did. And unlike you, she has an excuse. You're killing me here, Natsuki. I know. I'm on a roll right now. At least you found your mojo again. You were letting me get too many hits in. I had to show you your place, right? Sure did, Natsuki. You sure showed me. We laugh in unison while we finish off our drinks. So... ready to brave the Arctic winds again? We have to. Come on, Natsuki. Can't be that bad. Guess you're right. He pulls her coat back on. Changing our seats, we head outside of the high street. All at once, we're hit by the freezing cold wind once again, as if it followed us. God, it's freezing. God, it's freezing. Jinx! Double jinx! Hey, you can't speak until I say your name. Damn it. For a way to avoid frostbite, I turn to a local clothes shop. Desperate to try to avoid the cold, I point at it in hopes that she'll take pity on me. That store over there probably has some nice heating. Fancy some window shopping? Yeah, some window shopping. Also, punches me in the good arm. Why? You broke the jinx! I don't make the rules, Zero. I don't make the rules, my ass. So, can I talk again? Maybe. So, where'd you... Before I can even finish my sentence, Natsuki's yanked me to the clothing store. Ah! We're in a clothing store! There's a woman
why
there.
is that?
I don't know. It's just clothing! Ah, that's much better. Yeah, thank God for central heating. Tell you what, though. Since we're here, we could probably pick something up to keep us warm. Good call. I was starting to think you enjoyed being frozen. Not particularly. Anyway, first order of business. Pull 2 pairs of soft, fluffy black gloves off the shelf nearest me. Like them? Love them. Good, because they're the cheapest ones I could see. Scoffs, mockingly dropping them as though they're contaminated. Ew! Ouch, right in the bank account. Kneels down to pick them back up and immediately turns to the counter to pay. Not your bank account. Huh? I'll get them. I have the change. You sure? Yeah, I think I've spent enough of your money by now.
What?
You say so. Miss Financially Responsible.
This bitch had money this whole time?
She did say she did. Oh no, she said she had money with the pizza, and he said, no, Natsuki, I'll cover it. She mentioned she had money.
Okay.
This was mentioned. No, calm down. You're like, what? Point taken. Scanning the shelves, I take notice of a sky blue beanie fitted comfortably atop a mannequin. It's also got a matching scarf draped around its neck. Yanking the hat off, held over my head as for a crown. Hey Nat, what do you think of this? Oh, that's like my favorite color. Huh? I assumed your favorite color was pink. I actually hate pink, in case you couldn't tell. Your favorite color, huh? I impulsively unwrap the scarf and take it with me, stuffing it into the hat as I do so.
I was gonna be like, then why is your hair pink? But I guess maybe.
Why does she wear a pink skirt? Why is her mug pink?
I'm trying to think her dad's making her wear pink.
Maybe her dad makes her wear pink. Yeah. Approaching the other till, I hand the hat to the cashier. Not be costing me from her till. Hey, Zero, do you think you could afford these? She triumphantly waves around a pair of bright purple earmuffs. Didn't you just tell me you were done spending my money not 2 minutes ago? Hey, I never asked you to buy them. Just want to know if you could afford them. Wait, I just want to know your social standings. Your bank account. It's very balanced. You know, being financially responsible and all. Very funny. Was the earmuffs back in place on its mannequin. Looking back to my till, I glance at the price I'm in the process of paying and immediately gulp. My contactless card beeps, signaling my immediate bankruptcy. Imminent bankruptcy. Cashier bags my hat before sending me on my way. Goodbye, sir. Natsuki follows, already pulling her gloves on. Hands my pair to me. I have to awkwardly push up my jacket sleeves in order to pull the gloves on properly. I consider handing the scarf to her right now, but I think I'll wait. There's gotta be a better moment. Instead, I pulled the beanie over my head, scarf sandwiched between my head and the hat. Huh. I figured the hat would suit you, but it doesn't seem to fit you properly. Then again, you just have a huge head. Bulbous? Bulbous. In fact, give me your phone. Do not take a picture of my bulbous head!
Bulbous!
Huh? I'll show you. Alright. I hand it off to her. There you go. Bulbous. Gee, thanks.
What color are her gloves?
Black?
Her favorite color is black?
No, her favorite color was light blue.
Why did she say that she... But didn't she pick up, like, the pair of gloves and say, oh, it's, like, my favorite color?
Oh, I thought she said her favorite color was light blue on the scarf, but then I realized it was something. I don't remember. It's not pink. That's all we need to know. Natsuki's favorite color is not an important information topic. It actually is. It's gonna be on the quiz.
Yeah, it's nice. It'll be nice to know before she dies.
So you say. It won't be nice to know before she dies. Get fucked.
No, yeah, at least her favorite color was black.
At least that's what you're gonna think of. I want you to remember that for when that part happens. At least her favorite color was black.
So is it just me, or like, as every other girl in this mod, just like
I was
not in this
about
mod, it's
to
not just the original?
about to read. Also, yes, they are gone. The cold, while still frigid, is made more bearable with our new purchases. Yeah, he says it's just me. No, it's not. It's just you. They're gone. I don't know what you want me to say. So, where to? Let's see where the wind takes us. Hopefully not to your dad's house. That was an awful pun. I know. Oh good, I finally get a break.
No talking anymore.
The hat and the scarf was her favorite color. See, I was right. Told you it was light blue. The gloves are just black. Yeah, see, it was light blue. I told you I was right.
I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, now she's happy.
I get to not do anything. I don't think she's winning. Are you winning, Natsuki?
Oh. He let her win.
What do you mean he let her win? It's a crane game.
She got happy in the end.
You said he let her win. How did he let her win? It's a crane game.
Oh, hello.
Oh, that's cute.
She has cat ears.
Oh, she does. What the hell?
Cat ears.
I know. It's their little cat ear thing they have.
What is that?
Some type of food.
Why are her boobs so big?
I already pointed out her big boobs, I'll have you know.
Why did she clean her plate that well?
I told you, A to B. She got a buff.
She got a buff.
Freedom. Now we can play Metroid. Guys, the mod isn't done.
Clearly.
Now we can play Metroid.
Guys, the mod ends when she dies.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's in the mod's over.
You're not
look,
wrong.
she's her black guy's actually healing.
Well, looks like you're full of shit. Wow. Just, wow. She really sucks at that crane game. After a hell of a day out, we make our way back to my house. Full of shit for what? I mean, you mentioned you were saying that 2 weeks for the black eye to heal. That sounds like you're full of shit, I acted. Never made much conversation on the walk home. That often taking the beautiful scenery around us. Mounds of soft, glistening snow covers swaths of the ground and lay delicately on the leaves.
I thought you said sounds, and I was like, how the fuck do you hear piles of snow?
Well, I mean, if it's snowing, you can hear snow sometimes.
You can't. What? No, you can't.
Piles of snow. If someone got piles of snow. If someone got a bucket and they filled it with snow and they just dumped it, you would hear that. That's a pile of snow.
You don't hear that. It's snow.
Yes, you would.
What?
If someone, you think that no matter the pile, snow does not make a noise? If you got an entire bucket full of snow, Monica, and you fucking dumped all that shit down onto the ground.
No.
It makes noise!
It does not.
I'm not doing this with you.
Even chat's like, what are you talking about?
What do you mean chat's on my side? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's too soft to make a sound.
Yeah, you're like even chat when you're not even looking at chat.
Snow is silent as it is. Do you guys think I've lived in a place where it snows for 9 months of the whole year, and it snows up to your knees for 9 months throughout the whole year. Like,
I'm not doing this with you. Shut your mouth. We're not doing this.
I don't know my shit.
That Monica, that's no amount snow of that amount would make noise.
I mean, like, if you put it in like a really big bucket.
That's what I said.
I guess it would, but like.
Monica, also, bold for you to assume that you're like the only one who's in fucking snow. Everyone in chat's like, I live with snow too. Canada isn't the only place with snow, Monica.
I know it is.
Fact check. Monica doesn't know how snow works.
Snow falling doesn't make fucking sound.
Should we be trusted? Yeah, it doesn't, because you know why? Because it's little patches of snow.
You're stupid.
How? You're the stupid one! Just everyone's calling you out on your stupidity, so you're like trying to deflect.
Well, that you're stupid.
She's been caught. We got her red-handed.
What do you mean caught?
You were taking you away.
Listen, I don't.
No. Save it for the judge. I'm cuffing you.
I do not regularly put snow in a big ass bucket and dump it on the ground. How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Well, maybe you should start.
You've never done it either.
No, I'm going off the fact that snow, when it falls off your roof, makes a noise.
It barely does.
It still makes a noise. That was the argument, whether or not it makes a noise. The light whirl of the cool, crisp breeze lightly grazes our faces. A welcome change from the hellish winds earlier.
I'll be right back.
Good.
Fuck you.
I have a beautiful relationship. It's really a beautiful sight to behold. Considering everything, now would be the perfect time to spring at my surprise. I reach up and slowly pull the beanie off my head. Honestly gives me a curious look. Hey, guess what? What? Pull the scarf out of the beanie like I'm a magician pulling a rabbit out of a top hat. You said this was your favorite color, so... You didn't. Oh my god. Oh, you beautiful bastard. He immediately wraps me in a warm embrace. You didn't have to, you know. Hey, I wanted to. It was pricey, but worth it to be called a beautiful bastard. How much money do I have to feel guilty over you spending on me? Separate from Natsuki, looking for the price tag on the scarf. Oh, that doesn't look right. Wait a second. Digging in my pocket, looking for the discarded price tag for the beanie. It's the exact price I paid. Oh no. None, apparently. Huh? You know how I hid it in my hat to surprise you with it? Is he really that dumb?
Hello.
Is he really dumb enough to be like, oh no, I accidentally stole something because, yeah, you've been hiding it, you dumbass. Yeah? Well, I guess the cashier didn't know it was there. Yeah.
Cashier can see through my pocket.
And I was too, no, to see through his hat. He was hiding it under his hat. And I was
know.
too distracted to notice. Natsuki does a double take. You shoplifted the scarf? Accidentally! Oh god.
Why did he put it under his hat?
You idiot! He was hiding it for Natsuki for surprise.
Oh.
Only you could accidentally steal something. I have to take it back. Or at least go back and pay for it. Natsuki goes silent. Wait. If you do, what if they call the police? I don't think you should risk getting yourself in trouble over this, Zero. God, I don't know. What do you mean? The police? What? Huh? If you just say, hey, I got the scarf, I'll pay for it. Natsuki, you don't even have to follow him. You could just go back home.
I think she's worried because, like,
I know.
He goes back there and they're like, wait, you stole that? We need to call the police.
I know, but like, my point was I thought she was worried because she was like, the police will show up and then she'll have to be called by her father. I was like, Natsuki, you don't even have to follow him. He can just go.
No, she said to get him something.
Worried about the police? It doesn't matter. It was a mistake. Perhaps. Do we keep it? Look to her for advice. Don't look to her for advice. Look to anyone but her. It'd be safer to, right? No! I should at least pay. I don't know if I could even afford it after our dinner. Oh my fucking god. So now he's stealing it. Maybe we should, you know. She dons her ill-gotten scarf. We're listening to the girl who threw fucking snowballs at cars, MC. No, don't listen to her.
That is not light blue.
You're a Christian man. Forget about it. It is light blue. What?
No,
That's
it's
light
not.
blue.
It's like...
I'm not doing. It's like baby blue.
No, because the text box is baby blue.
That's
the
like.
light, that,
Well,
when I
well,
think of light
well.
blue,
There's
that's
like
the blue
some
I'm
dark.
thinking of.
There's some shading on it though. It's like light blue. It's
I
just
guess.
blue. All right. Who cares? It's blue.
It is not navy blue. Navy blue's deep blue.
It's blue. All right. It doesn't matter. Light blue is how I describe that. Don't you start again, Missy. You are already 2 for 0.
It's like Monica, please.
Everyone's like, Monica, it's blue. Don't you start. You're already 2 for 0.
It's blue, okay.
Yeah, it better be.
You know what's wrong? Maybe I think it's red.
Take its red off. I suppose. Hey, at least it looks nice on you. Crime has never been so pretty. Thanks, Zero. Even if you did accidentally steal it, it's a nice gesture. Gives me a grin, and resume our walk back home. Bracing for the cold, pull the beanie back over my head. I consider trying to carry the conversation further, but the silence is nice too. At least I can weigh up my options regarding the scarf. I could return it, or at least pay for it and apologize. But on the off chance that the police gets involved, I'd be fine with it normally. But considering Natsuki's... yeah, I probably shouldn't. At least for her sake. It'd be better in the long run. I love you.
What?
Aww. That's... wait, what? I stare at her, my expression filled with bewilderment. Not? Yeah, that's me. Did you just... Huh. Natsuki? I had to get it off my chest at some point. Wow. Step back for a moment, trying to register what I've just heard. My body, ignoring the layers of warmth put into it, begins to shiver. My heart is pounding against the edges of my ribcage. Don't look so surprised! For everything that's happened, for everything that, you know, you've done for me, anyone in my position would be stupid not to. I was about to say that. Thank you. I'm glad Natsuki pointed that out. Because I was about to say, why are you so surprised? You telling me the girl who's been living in my house for 3 days and that I broke into a house to get her out of and bought her everything loves me? Like, yeah. Thank you, Natsuki. By the way, Zero, some very important news. Very important, but won't take about a second of your time. The Komi anime is out. I did hear that that is out. I might try watching it because I've heard good things about that. So yeah. Fuck. I think I might actually love you. I'm sorry. Oh my god, do you ever stop apologizing? Just say you don't like me back and let's get this over with. Better than leaving me in suspense. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it like that. Oh God, just give me a second. I can barely process what just happened. Natsuki just confessed to me. I didn't even think for a second that she might reciprocate. Here I am, standing here not saying anything when we made the first move. When she made the first move. I'd say something. I mean, I love you. Too. I love you too. Obviously. You do? Of course I do. I'm just kind of stumbling over my words because, I mean, really? You do? Of course I do. I've said it twice now. Look great. Throw my hands up in the air. I love you? I love you too? Holy shit. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. It's weird to say anything else now. I mean, I love you just sounds so natural. Are we, well, not shouting, but sort of raising our voices? I don't know. Should we stop? Might be an idea. Okay. Our game of whatever this is concludes in laughter. Natsuki backs away for a second. We're lunging forward and...
Oh.
Hello. You know, when they're this close, you can actually see how low resolution DDLC spreads are. I've noticed that every time we've used it in our mod too. I'm like, this close, you can really see how low res DDLC sprites are. Okay. She's kissing me. This is an interesting development. I will give you more notes. Oh, am I kidding? This is fucking amazing.
She opened her eye.
She opened her eyes once. No! She doesn't love us. Backs away, still giggly. Then, Natsuki turns and goes to wipe her eyes. And man didn't close his eyes. Oh yeah, wait a minute! She closed her eyes, why didn't we close our eyes? MC, you monster. Goes to wipe her eyes. Oh, you asshole. Made me cry. Oh, good tears, right? Of course they're good tears, idiot. This is just a really exciting thing for me. Okay, sorry. Even though it's happy tears, I still instinctively put a hand on her shoulder. So, forgive me for asking. But does this make us, you know, a couple? You know what? I think it might. Perfect. Clearly already bored of our new relationship, Natsuki turns away and starts shoveling snow off a nearby parked car. Damn. Relationship. That's gonna...
Ow.
Alright.
Scoops him off.
What seems to be out of thin air, however, a snowball hits me square in the face. And it sounded like a slap. Ow!
I thought she grabbed snow off the car and, like, slapped it onto her face.
It's like, it sounded like a slap. That was a hard-ass snowball!
Yeah. Well, I guess snow does make noise.
I recoil, stunned. Oh, you son of a... Ha! Right in your dumb face! That's it. If she wants a snowball fight, I'll give her a snowball fight. I duck for cover behind a bush, as she's already packing another. I begin to collect my own. Her footsteps crunch in the snow as she creeps towards me. As I poke my head around, I'm clipped by Natsuki's next snowball. Returning fire on her, hit her square in the back as she retreats towards the back of the car. Natsuki lets out a yelp and falls to the ground.
What?
Natsuki, now on her hands and knees, holds her back in pain. Oh God, what have you done? Oh God, are you okay? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Rush over to her side, taking a knee to make sure she's not injured. Natsuki, I'm so. Natsuki puts a mound of snow up and throws it at my face. I figured this was happening.
I didn't like how they showed the vignette thing still, because it made the scene seem like it was serious.
I mean, that was the bait. He is serious. He was serious because he was like, ah, you know, because he was freaking out.
But like, didn't have to do the vignette thing. Again.
It was well, the vignette thing is to show when MC's having his anxiety attacks, I guess. He was having a panic attack, and Natsuki says, "Fuck your panic attack."
Ben needs to see someone about that shit, man.
Jobs back onto her feet and backs away, giggling. Stunned and covered in snow, I trip backwards. A car alarm blares out, and Natsuki and I trade oh shit looks. In unison, we bolt down the street, leaving behind the fruits of our mischief. After a couple of minutes, I slow down, practically gasping for air. You knew that would get my guard down, didn't you? You're too predictable, Zero. But hey, that's why I love you. Staying silent for a second. Care what to do or say now. Well, home? Yeah. Quickly would be good. Fun as it was, my gloves are soaked now. Good idea. She holds out her soggy hand for me, and I take it graciously. We walk the last leg of our journey home together with a hefty weight of our chest. Hefty weight. Especially more hefty than usual for Natsuki's case, because her buff. Finally turning back onto our street, I sigh in relief. You're predictable, and I love you for that. Well, Natsuki's just a weird girl, okay? We already knew this. Natsuki's weird. Sigh in relief. My left hand feels as though it's about to fall off due to frostbite. However, my right hand is comfortable in Natsuki's. Well, comfortable enough, given her iron grip. But I don't mind. Approaching my front door, I muster all my strength turning the key and opening the door. However, I manage it just fine and hear the reassuring click of the lock, and unlocking. Before I can retreat to the safety and warmth of my own, I'm blindsided by a snow fist to the face. Natsuki shoves past me, immediately shedding her coat and making a beeline for the couch. Is that last one for luck? Nah, just felt like it. You're being a real gremlin today, aren't you? Yeah, gremlin! It's what I do, Zero. Bug would be proud. That's the word. She's called a gremlin. Sighing in defeat, I head straight for the radiator and turn it up to what I can only imagine is literal fires of hell setting. Comfy. Picking up Natsuki's hastily discarded jacket, hanging over the living room door, followed by my own. From behind me, I can hear Natsuki's flipping through channels on the TV, before stopping at the jingle of a show I haven't thought of since I've last visited Grandma. Grandma, I'm coming. I groan. Ugh, really? Too tired to watch something highbrow. You look about the same. Well, you're not wrong. I am exhausted. Natsuki pats free space next to her on the couch. Well, why don't you come watch some garbage TV with me then? Hey, if I wasn't watching it with you. Stepping defeat, I sit down next to her. Catching me by surprise, she puts her arm around my shoulder. I struggle to reciprocate, but eventually find a comfortable spot. The TV's neck deep into the awful soap opera, or as I can tell anyway. Not like I'm really paying it much mind. Natsuki yawns. Catching a bad cough, I can't help but do the same. Man, I'm really tired. Really. Graham looking up from hell, disappointed in MC. Gam looking up from hell. Wait, why hell? We know why Graham's there. Okay, I was gonna try to finish Act 2 before we fucking call it, but fucking it's been 4 hours, so I feel like we should just call it here.
This is Act 3 still.
This is Act 2 still, you mean?
No. This is
No,
Act 3.
it's Act 2.
Zero, we just saw the transition earlier into Act 3.
What do you mean? That was an Act 2 transition!
We started in Act 2.
What?
Because we did Act 1
Are you insane?
already.
Monica, it's still Act 2! We skipped Act 1 and the stream started with Act 2!
Yeah, and we transitioned to Act 3.
No, we
on
never did!
What are you talking about?
You just wanted one for the road, couldn't you? You just couldn't contain yourself.
When it shows the date on the screen.
That's not, no! That just means it's the next day!
Oh, okay.
It will show, when it shows acts, a white background is there, and it will say the act. That is just a day transition.
Okay.
You just wanted one more for the road. Good. You just couldn't keep it. You just couldn't keep yourself handled. Just wanted one more. One more. Now I'm 3-0. This mod is broken, Monica. It clearly has.
Oh my god.
We'll definitely stream more tomorrow. Potentially the rest of it, depending on how long the rest of it is.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Yeah. You like that?
Fly trying to kill me.
Yeah, well, you tell that fruit fly. But yeah, I guess so far, opinions so far.
It sucks. No.
It's definitely there. I don't know. I think in terms of tier list opinions, it's definitely sitting like it might stay in B. Like, I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of weird decisions still I have with this that I'm just not entirely sure how this is really going. Compared to the differences between this and original EXIT music, I'm definitely seeing that it's like, you definitely spend way more time with Natsuki. Like, original EM, you spent time with her, but like, this one is like, you barely even see the other girls, so it's like, geez.
Yeah,
But,
I'm curious on what it's gonna be like when, like, at the very end, when Monica's like telling you to not do it, but like that was like she was able to do that because you would see her periodically throughout the mod, and like you know you see her decently often. In this, you don't see her ever.
it's
So
a
like,
little weird.
is she still gonna do that?
It's a
Because if
little.
she does, it's gonna feel like it's
it's
up for it's just because she doesn't want to see him die.
It's a little weird. It's more or less the same as the original for me. It's just different problems. Yeah, that's basically what I was about to say. Yeah, but honestly, I miss it when we saw the other girls because at least you could have a break from Natsuki and MC. Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I honestly kind of miss the other girls because yeah, it can get a little dragging just seeing the same two characters interact for like the longest amounts of times, like the longest amount of time without you getting a break from them. Like, it's just seeing them kind of act and talk with each other. Like, just seeing them interact with each other. Only them can be like, okay, like, I guess. Like, you know, it can kind of get a little Yeah. So, yeah, it's like, for me right now, I feel like this is around the same EXIT music, just has different issues. But who knows? Maybe Act 3 or the rest of Act 2 can fucking fix some stuff around. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to download this mod for yourself, the link's in the description below. And yeah, this has been Zero. Peace.
I'm a